Broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Hi, thank you so much for attending this Friday morning's webinar on single premium life. Just so greatly appreciate it. This is Sandy Vicani, and I'm a supervisor here at Insurance Agency Marketing Services, and I head up the life division here at IME. So again, just wanted to say thank you so much for taking time out of your schedule to attend this really important webinar. Before we get started, I am going to go through just a few house cleaning items. First is, the IME's business builders. And so when you as an agent refer another agent over to us and that agent gets contracted, we send you a $50 gift card just to say thank you. When that agent places business with us, whether it's life, annuity, med-sup, long-term care, combination thereof, we pay you 20 basis points on every piece of placed business written by that agent, and that's indefinite. So as long as that agent is writing, you get that 20 basis points on that piece of business. That does not come out of your commission. It does not come out of that agent's commission. That comes directly from IME's as, again, a thank you for entrusting us with that referral. We also offer all of our agents a marketing reimbursement account. This is a really nice way to, not only do you get your commission, but just by writing with IME's, we put in $100 in this marketing reimbursement account for every $100,000 of placed premium. So you can use this strictly for business expenses. For example, if you needed to get a computer, a tablet, if you did a seminar or you paid for a website, submit that invoice to us. We pay up to 50% of that invoice as long as that money is in there. We also have something for our new agents, and that's called a new producer builder. And what we do in your first 6 months of getting contracted with us, if you place $100,000 of business, and again, that's life, med-sup, long-term care, annuity, combination thereof, you can choose a $750 cash bonus or a 2-year producer website. If you would like to hold off and you think, gosh, I'm going to place $300,000 of business with IME's in my first 6 months, you can choose a $2,000 marketing reimbursement. Again, that's that account that I just spoke about, where you can help offset any business expenses. You can choose a Social Security program and 3,000-piece mailing, or you can choose a $1,500 gift card. If you'd like to hold off and you think, gosh, I'm going to go gangbusters here in my first 6 months with IME's and place $500,000 of business, you can choose a 4,000-piece mailing and seminar coaching with a top producer of ours, Dave Pimper, a 5,000-piece mailing and seminar coaching with another top producer of ours, Matt Gill. Or you can choose my favorite. It really is my favorite. It's the Ritz-Carlton Travel Rewards Getaway, where you plan your own getaway trip. And again, this doesn't come out of anyone's commission. This comes directly from IME's as a thank you. We also have just top back office support. So we try to save you time and help you work smarter, not harder. And how we do that is supplying you with the different business tools and resources, whether that's coming up with a case design assistance, sending you out forms, running quotes, whether they're life or annuity quotes, helping you with coaching and different sales expertise. We have paperless contracting, so if you fill that paperwork out one time, we're not asking that you fill it out again. We'll go ahead and get you contracted. And what I think is really important out of all this is the submission to commission. So what we do here at IME's is when you submit an application, we scrub that we scrub that application, make sure nothing's missing, send it to the carrier immediately that day, order any exams and labs, and then we follow that piece of business every 3 days in the underwriting process. So we are making sure that it stays on track to get you paid just as quickly as possible. We also have a very strong marketing team. Between Jacob, Jill, and Sean, they can help you whether you're looking at doing handouts or postcards, any flyers. If you have a logo design or a website that is a little tired or you don't have them, we can create and manage that for you. Any type of online newsletters, advertising, social media, gosh, it's so big right now with advertising. If you're not sure how to do that and you would like to do that, we can go ahead and get that completed for you. It's a great opportunity. I can't stress enough how good our marketing team is. So again, give us a call and ask for Jacob, Sean, or Jill. They'll be more than happy to go over your request and see what we're able to do. We have a great website here at IAMS. I am in this every day throughout the day, and if you haven't been to our website at www.iamsinc.com, I can't stress enough for you to go out there. What that does is it provides different sales tools, whether you're looking for term or UL quotes, if you'd like to pull forms, industry links, and news. So any current news, whether it affects the life side or the annuity side. It also has a Annuity Grid, so you can look at our top carriers for fixed annuities or the top carriers that offer income riders. Has long-term care grid. You also can go onto our website and pull up any webinars in our webinar schedule. If you missed a webinar or would just like to browse our webinar library, you can do that by going onto our website as well. So great opportunities there. I can't stress enough. Take a look at it. If you have questions on how to register, I'll be more than happy to help you do that. Now I'm going to send out a poll question on this. IAMS Wealth Management. So we have a strong wealth management team. When the DOL ruling came out, and we just wanted to make sure that we prepared our agents to not lose any sales. And then there was, delays, and then, we had the DOL ruling rolled back. So what we wanted to do is just make sure that if you have questions on, what you need to do, what you no longer need to do, how do I increase my revenue and get those managed money fees, offer a full range of products and services so your clients don't have to go outside of you to get a product or get an investment. I mean, you're viewed completely differently by your clients. You're considered a fiduciary. If you don't want to get a 65 and yet you still want to retain this business, we're able to help you do that. Our wealth management team is a strong team, whether you're talking to Joan, Mike, or Charles. Can't stress enough, give them a call and let them show you what we can do to try to assist you. We also have a Life and Annuity Academy. Again, I'm going to put out another poll question on this. We have one coming up October 17th through the 19th. And this academy, this is industry recognized. We're really proud of this academy. We pay for all the expenses, whether it's your airfare, lodging, meals. It is a 2-day training that, we go over different sales ideas and strategies. If you have a question on indexed annuities, one moment, I'm going to, yep, here we go. Sorry about that. I was just looking at the poll. If you have a question on indexed annuities, we help unravel those for you. We go over different annuity threats and trends and what's coming up, on the horizon that may affect your business. We go over different seminar systems, whether you're looking for a seminar system that, is cookies and coffee in a library to your more formal seminar systems. We go over large life case marketing, whether you're looking at infinite banking, single premium life, which we're going to talk about, IUL products, or how to get income from a life product or a policy, different wealth transfer tools. We go over annuity sales topics. Again, I can't stress enough what an opportunity this is. We had close to 1,000 agents apply. we choose between 35 and 40. And again, we pay for all the expenses on this trip, so there's nothing out of pocket for you. In addition to great commission here at IAMS and all of the carrier trips that you are able to work toward and qualify for, we here at IAMS also have a trip for our agents. That is going to be next year. It's our 2019 Marketing Summit. That is August 25th through the 29th in Naples, Florida for you and a guest. It is at the Ritz-Carlton. Can't stress enough how we would love to see you there. We have agents that attend that leave it saying they feel like they're part of a family, which is what we really strive for. And their wives check with them to make sure, their partners check with them to say, gosh, are you on time for this IAMS trip? It's a great opportunity to meet the IAMS family and other agents. The only way that you're able to even have an option of attending is being contracted with us and start to write business. We want as many people there as possible, and so we have long invitational periods. January 1st, 2018 through June 30th, 2019 is when you're able to submit and place business with us in order to qualify. You can do that with a variety of ways. You can do it with $3 million in placed annuity premium, $1.5 million in Medicare SUP premium. You can do it with single premium life at $2.25 million, life target premium of $250,000, or you can do long-term care premium of $600,000. So if you have questions, if you on how to do that premium, how to get to this trip, let us know. Again, long invitational period, about 18 months, so would love to see as many of you there as possible. So right now we are going to go through trying to make the most of your annuity sales. If you're ever in a slump, single premium life is a great opportunity, to pick up that those commissions or those sales. By looking at your current annuity book of business, we're going to go over the standard annuity sale, the hybrid benefits, why is single premium life so popular, the different underwriting. People think, gosh, it's life insurance and it's just going to take forever. So we go through the underwriting. Why should you sell single premium life and who's a prospect? So we'll go over a standard annuity sale. We'll just use a 65-year-old female, and she inherits $100,000, whether it's, from a deceased spouse or a family member. The benefits on that are, the tax-deferred growth when you put it into an annuity. It's better than bank returns, of course. There is no long-term care for the most part. Some products for annuity there are. Same with home health care. Typically it's about a 1-week turnaround. In regards to the suitability process, so not too long. The detriments to that annuity sale is that taxable growth upon distribution, and of course taxable at death above that cost basis. On average on this sale, you would make, around $6,000 in commission, so it's a great commission. When you compare that to when we go to a multi-dimensional sale, you put let's take that same 100, put $50,000 of that into an annuity. You get a tax-deferred growth. It's better than those bank returns like we discussed. Home health care, long-term care may or may not be available. It's 1-week turnaround, again, taxable upon distribution and taxable at death, but you get a $3,000 commission. If we use that same $100,000 and we're splitting it between this annuity and we put $50,000 in a single premium life, that is tax deferred growth. It's much better than bank returns. It has those nursing care benefits in. The client on $50,000 for that 65-year-old female would get $2,284 a month for 3 years for nursing care benefits and $1,370 a month for 5 years for home health care benefits. It is around a 1-week turnaround. It is tax-free benefits. It's tax-free at death, which is huge. So it could help offset any taxes that the client is leaving to their beneficiaries on annuities. And you get a $4,000 commission. So you can see between the two, you get tax-free nursing care benefits, tax-free home health care benefits. You get a $32,500 immediate increase in the estate. $82,500 is tax-free at death benefit, and you earn $1,000 more commission. And that's just taking that $100,000 and splitting it in half between an annuity and single premium life. So here is just an example of the single premium life on this 65-year-old. So you can see when we put in $50,000, they receive a bonus up front, just like they would with an annuity of $2,500. This is guaranteed to age 120. You can see the cash buildup in the policy. You can see where it's a guaranteed death benefit. And you can also see the non-guaranteed side where that death benefit and cash value continue to build. Again, goes to age 121 exactly. And so we think, why is this so popular? There are $1.4 trillion to be passed to the next generation. Income tax-free wealth transfer. Let's use that as an income tax-free opportunity for your clients to pass that down to their beneficiaries. You know, there's high cost of nursing care benefits, and clients don't want to take out a long-term care policy because they don't know if they're going to use it or lose it, not to mention the cost itself. You know, there's never any type of exams or labs with single premium life. It is an immediate decision on the phone. It's actually quicker than annuity because, again, we get that immediate decision on the phone. If you turn in that application along with a check, it gets issued within 24 hours. You get paid within 48 hours. Top commissions, there's always a guaranteed interest rate. Again, it goes tax deferral, and it allows the clients to have their monies grow safely along with tax-free benefits. It's just a great opportunity to make sure that your clients feel like you have all of their bases covered, you know, with growth, with income, with nursing care benefits, along with their beneficiaries as well. So again, underwriting, so simple. It's no pun intended here. It was simplified issue with no exams, no labs. Again, immediate decision on the phone. Same questions that they ask on the application, they ask on that telephone interview. The client will answer those questions. While they're doing that, they're pulling up their prescription history and MIB codes. As soon as that interview is done, and it takes, depending on how extensive their health history is, about 15-20 minutes, they'll hand the phone back over to you and let you know whether or not your client was approved or declined. It starts at a table 4. So, you know, it's built for health history. You know, obviously we have clients that are in preferred health that don't have health history that take this. But again, it is built for clients that do have health history. It goes all the way to a table 8. Big difference here if you are familiar at all with underwriting for long-term care, that is underwritten for morbidity and we underwrite for mortality. It is a huge difference. For example, when you underwrite for morbidity, if the client, let's say, had a knee replacement and they're in physical therapy, they are not going to get approved for a long-term care policy. However, with life insurance, we're not looking at that. We're looking more at the health of the client, not the mobility of the client. Big difference. Issue ages are from 0 all the way up to age 95. So this is also a great product if your client has aged out of an annuity. Such a great opportunity to move those monies over into a single premium life product. So why should you sell single premium life? Again, if there is a need for long-term care and they're just too concerned about the high cost of premium, whether or not they can get approved or not, and more importantly, whether or not they are going to use it or lose it. Average nursing home rate is, again, average across the United States, $73,000 a year. And the average year that a client stays in a nursing care facility is 2.4 years. Age is about 79. It's inching up there a little bit more, but about the average age in the U.S. is 79. 40% of individuals age 65 actually enter a nursing care facility. Gosh, the monthly average premium for a long-term care policy, if you have a client between the ages of 70 and 74, run about $285 a month. You know, that's a lot of money if you don't know if you're going to utilize that plan. You know, they need a minimum, if you look at how much it costs for a nursing home facility and the average years that you're in there, they need a minimum of $178,120 for long-term care. You know, that's a pretty healthy amount of money that the clients can help offset or pay for by just utilizing a single premium life policy. You know, in 2001, long-term care, there was over 700,000 policies sold for just, again, long-term care. In 2017, 70,000 were sold. So you can see the declining sales with long-term care. We just don't want your clients to not have any options to protect themselves for nursing care or home health care benefits. Single premium life is able to do that for them. Life with long-term care, $3.6 billion in premium. That's a B. So I'm going to repeat that. Life with long-term care, over $3.6 billion in premium just last year alone was placed. People think, gosh, people file bankruptcy. Number one reason for that is medical expenses. You also don't want your clients to have to spend down everything they have and go into some type of county nursing care facility. Just such a horrible thing for them to have to spend all their monies down to do that. So who exactly is a prospect? You know, anyone who has a qualified account, believe it or not, you can transfer qualified funds right into a single premium life policy. There is an internal SPIA that is built into the life policy, so the client is not taxed on that full amount that they're transferring over. We break up that tax consequence into smaller tax consequences for the client. There's also free withdrawals, so with single premium life, but also if your client has the opportunity to do any 10% free withdrawals or RMDs from their annuities, take that money and put it into a single premium life product. You know, if they have any underperforming policies, let's say they took out a UL policy, back in the 80s or the 90s where, they were illustrated at 8 and 9% and they're absolutely imploding. Let's take that money and before all of it is eaten up, and let's put it into a single premium life policy. Any policies that they're continuously paying on and they have continuous premiums and they're just tired of paying those premiums, let's take those policies and move those monies over into single premium life. Any paid up life policies, if a lot of clients take out, a whole life policy, we call them the marriage policies or the wedding policies when they were first married. There's $10,000, $15,000 in there. Let's utilize that paid up life policy and make that money work better for them by putting it into a single premium life. Any underperforming CDs, and frankly, any CDs, period, any excess money in checking or savings, clients that were declined for long-term care, that does not mean that they will be declined for single premium life. So let's take a look at them, get them a quote, and see what we can do and help them get those long-term care benefits. So I want to go ahead, I'm going to put out another poll question on would you like more information on single premium life? And we'll go to any questions that we have. So we have one question here is, who is the carrier? You know, we have several different carriers. We have 9 total, whether you're looking at Sagicor, National Western, you know, Equitrust, Baltimore, Oxford, you know, Lincoln Financial, One America. We have, again, several different carriers to look at. We'll talk to you about your clients, find out, you know, what carrier would specifically benefit them and also is agent friendly to you, and we'll run those quotes and get them sent over to you. Again, I can't stress enough, especially with October being CD renewal month, you have CDs that are paying 1%. Let's take that money. If they're not interested in death benefit, they're not interested in long-term care, and they're just interested in earning more than a 1% or 1/4% on their checking account, put that money into single premium life where it earns 3% on the guaranteed side, 4.6 on the non-guaranteed side. The money's completely accessible. Put it in there for that. Single premium life is such a multi-dimensional product. You can use it for nursing care benefits. If they don't want that, they can use it for wealth transfer. If they don't want that, you can use single premium life just to give them a better interest rate than what they're currently earning. Just such great opportunities. If you're going through a slump in your sales, go back to your annuity clients, take a look at their annuity policies, do a review. This is actually an opportunity. You may find that they have an annuity outside of you that you could potentially use for either the single premium life policy, or you can use it for maybe another annuity sale. It looks like that's the only question we have. So again, want to stress, single premium life is a multi-dimensional product that meets needs from any type of client. Just can't stress enough to please give me a call and let's go over some clients or prospects that you have. I'll run an illustration just so you can kind of see how it works or how those nursing care benefit works. Everyone who has registered, they're going to receive this webinar in a link. I will make sure to get that over to you later on this afternoon. Again, my name is Sandy Vicanti. I head up the Life Division and just would really appreciate an opportunity to run a quote for you and see how we can help you. Thank you so much, everyone, for attending this webinar. I so greatly appreciate it. I hope everyone has a very safe and fun weekend. Again, thank you again. Bye-bye.